Wake up.
What are we doing?
Our show, remember?
Oh yeah, stayed up all night studying for my math test. Well, hey guys, it's Friday, +4. I'm Jaden.
And I'm Izzy. And this is your We Are Rockland show.
Last week, Rachel and Cheyenne told us a little bit about Black History Month. Here they are again.
Hey, it's Rachel
and Cheyenne,
and we're back in honor of Black History Month. You see, history is often reduced to a handful of memorable moments and events in Black history. Those events often include courageous stories like the Underground Railroad and historic moments like the I Have a Dream speech. But these are only a few of the significant and important events to know and remember. Today we'll be spotlighting Bessie Coleman as well as the history of dance. Before I begin, please remember to wear green on Tuesdays, guys.
Bessie Coleman, the first licensed African-American female pilot, grew up in a world of harsh poverty, discrimination, and segregation. In 1920, Coleman crossed the ocean with all of her savings and the financial support of Robert Abbott, one of the first African-American millionaires. Over the next 7 months, she learned to fly, and in the June of 1921, the Federation of Aeronautic International awarded her an international's pilot license. Bessie Coleman is a role model and another one of the many little-known African-Americans who overcame a double stigma, both African American and a woman, in the early 1900s.
Dance. Africans brought their dance to America and the Caribbean islands in the 1500s as slaves. Dance was often used in the U.S. to help enslaved Africans connect with their homeland and keep their culture. Prior, African Americans sang and danced while working as slaves, and as they converted to the U.S. religions, they incorporated these traditions.
Over time, these dances moved onto stages and minstrel shows, which introduced black dance to large audiences. The first blacks were often ridiculed. In 1991, the Creole Show introduced the cakewalk, the first dance created by blacks to become popular within white culture. During the 30s and 40s, blacks moved into ballet, tap, and modern dance. Tap combined African-influenced shuffle dances with German and Irish dancing, which then black dancers made it both popular and respectable. Also during this time, two African-American dancers, Katherine Dunham and Pearl Primus, made huge contributions to African-influenced dance base.
These dances fascinated audience with their use of freely moving rhythm, energy, and native-influenced costumes. Prominent black choreographers and artistic directors, including Donald McKayle, Alvin Ailey, Virginia Johnson, and Robert Battle, which just name a few. The definition of dance has broadened to include the urban black dance form of breakdancing and hip-hop, which have been recognized for their artistry and expressiveness. Dance has been in the U.S. culture for years, and while we may not realize it, the moves you see today by your favorite dancers and artists came from African roots. Without these influential people and their hipster moves, who knows, we could all be ballroom dancing at the dance on Saturday instead of hitting that dab.
A lot has been happening with sports right now, with the winter season's ending and spring sports about to kick off. Here's Jordan and Taylor with more on sports.
Hey, what's up, Rockland High School?
I'm Taylor.
And I'm Jordan, and we're back with your sports. Over the last couple of weeks, CBS Sports has been running a poll for Athlete of the Month where people voted for one of 4 athletes around the Sacramento area.
After closing the polls and counting the votes, junior boys basketball player Darius Kendall has been voted CBS Sports Athlete of the Month.
Congratulations, Darius, on such an awesome accomplishment. Thank you to all who voted.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ryan Spears. I'm the athletic director here at Rockland High School. I'm here with Coach Steve Taylor and Darius Kendall, point guard at Rockland High School basketball, for a special presentation.
We want to congratulate Darius for winning the CBS Sports 13 Athlete of the Month. Darius led our team to a tremendous start and our #1 ranking in the state of California for Division II. I want to congratulate you, Darius. This is a great achievement for him and our team.
I want to thank everyone for supporting and voting for me. Go Thunder.
This week in sports, we had a lot going on with boys and girls basketball playing Oak Ridge and boys and girls soccer playing Whitney.
Boys basketball played Tuesday, beating Oak Ridge 67-51 with a huge last push in the fourth quarter. Congratulations and keep it up, boys.
Girls basketball played a great game on Wednesday, but ended up losing in the end 40-48 to the Trojans.
This past Wednesday, we had girls soccer play their last league game at Whitney. It was a tough battle throughout the game, with the Wildcats scoring at the end of the first half. The game was scoreless in the second half, and they fell to the Wildcats 1-0.
Now here's Mr. Spears to talk to you about the basketball games versus Whitney tonight.
Hey, Rockland High School, Mr. Spears, your friendly neighborhood athletic director here. Just want to make sure that you're aware tonight in our gym right here is the last league game versus Whitney. Now, this is going to be a sold-out crowd. Our gym is way smaller than Whitney, so if you think that you got in late at Whitney, you're not going to get in here late tonight. So here's what I want to tell you. We have the JV girls starting at 4 o'clock. We have the senior girls ceremony starting at 5 o'clock. Let's come out, fill these stands for our girls basketball team, support them in their last league game. I'm going to be honest with you, last time, Whitney High School had a much bigger and better crowd for the girls game. We need to top that tonight. Then at 7 o'clock, we have the boys game. Huge league game, last one. We need to be here filling these stands. I'm going to tell you, though, if you think you're going to get a seat showing up at 6:15, you may not be getting in this gym. We need to fill these stands. 5:30, be here. Let's do this. Let's get 2 wins. All right, guys.
After months of hard work and preparation, the mock trial team won the Placer County competition this weekend for the 7th year in a row. The team competed in 4 cases this weekend at the historic Auburn Courthouse against teams from Del Oro and Oakmont. Here's more about the mock trial and competition.
So mock trial is a wonderful experience to understand law in the United States, and it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It is a mock trial. Every year there is a new case that is released. Sometimes it's a felony case, sometimes it's something like murder. This year in particular, it is about the First Amendment and free speech and what constitutes as a criminal threat. And within mock trial, we'll have witnesses, people who have to kind of act and put on a role. And then there's also attorneys who are in charge of coming up with questions that really showcase what is our case about, and also get to maybe persuade the judge and show which side, who has reasonable doubt, who should we convict as guilty or not guilty in this case. So just this past weekend, our mock trial team had 4 different trials against the different opposing teams from Del Oro and Oakmont, and it's the same repeated case, but with the law, every witness, every line of questioning is just a little bit different. And so each round, our team gets progressively better and gets to kind of show a new aspect of their understanding of the case and the First Amendment in particular.
We're getting closer to the end of the year, and you know what that means.
It's almost summertime.
Well, yeah. But it actually means it's time to pick classes for next year. Students are encouraged to consult the academic planning guide and their teachers for the courses that would suit them the most. Students will be bringing home a course selection form that requires a parent signature. This form will be collected when the counselors meet with students at the end of registration.
Oh yeah, so do you have any classes you plan on taking?
I've got a few in mind. How about you?
Honestly, no clue.
Well, you better start thinking about it soon, because the registration process for school this year is just around the corner. The course selection process will start with counselors visiting each social studies class for all grades, consisting of a detailed presentation with all the information you'll need to know about choosing your courses for next year.
Okay, cool. Thanks. I'll make sure to get on that now.
Well, this was your Real Rockland Show. Thank you for watching.
Yep. Have a good day. Stay dry, and time for me to go home.
Bye, Jaden.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.